Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. My name's Ryan, I'm also known as RM2K Dev. When we left off, we initiated a quest to from a yellow jacket named Risflaw to sign up for the Adventurers Guild in the Drowning Wench. So, we need to speak with Greffar, who is the lift attendant. That is a fantastic job. He gets paid $60,000 a year to stand and attend the lift. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. If you have a mind, I can't even read it in the voice. Oh my god. If you have a mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Take the Crow's Lift? Yes, let's take it. Alright, so we're heading towards the Drowning Wench. Who is in the Drowning Wench? We've got a bunch of NPCs. There doesn't appear to be any players around. I presume this is because they are all apparently gold sellers, according to this. According to my chat window down here. No, that's fine. Let's put that back to where it was. We need to speak with Reborn. Complete a quest by right-clicking the NPC with a check mark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards for items and gifts and guild to experience points. Okay. I'm gonna right-click on you, Reborn. Prepare to be right-clicked. Oh, cutscene. Unvoice acted cutscene. Ah, you are bad book. Bad book. Ah, who are you? Greetings to you, lass. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for the drink, are ye? You come with a mind to try your adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Reborn, and this is the most hospitable of I can't even, what the fuck? Hosteleries. Hospitable of hosteleries in the Drowning Wench. Tis oh my god. Tis also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specifically for handling guild business. And why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of irregulars. Lucky this is like how Aussies speak. We're like, hey mate, how you going? We just don't finish and start our sentences, so I can sort of understand this. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, you see. Not that they need it in these parts on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fish banks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates inside the city will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garland Empire. The Garland Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. The reason I stopped there at Garland Empire is I've actually got a friend whose name is Garland, so it's kind of funny. Hey, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them? After everything that's happened, Eorza took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our ohms weren't the only thing what got wiped off the face of existence by the third damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a ways that makes an ounce of sense. I think he's saying an ounce of sense. None of the folks what saw it lived to tell the tale. Seem to agree on how the tale actually. Let me read that again. None of the folks who saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't recall the past. But there's one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorza back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say I remember. The truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us, the gods damned calamity spewed memory loss robbed us of their names. It won't even let us picture the damn faces. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind is a shadow against a blinding glare, And that's how every bugger describes it. By the way, oh, that's another sentence. And that's how every bugger describes it. By the way, give or take the old gull. It's what the people call them for, these heroes, the warriors of light. If Limbs is ever going to pick up this... Sorry, if Limbs is ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need adventurers to help banish the fear it's going to need... to help banish the fear, it's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why any aid we can give to an adventurer is effort well spent. What do you say, lass? You willing to lend us your strength? Yes! Me thanks to ye and the navigator and all. I knew she'd steered ye my way for a reason. But listen to me yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got your mark in me book. Put your scroll right there. Now I'd like to think that I'm actually doing a fairly good job at reading these, considering I've never read them. Well, I have read them, but it was a long time ago. And it's also written in slang, not actual English. Liana Remdev, is it? A fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Venturers Guild. Alright.
You there, adventurer!
You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? I don't know why they all got to sound like English pirates. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friend signals, were you? Now hold on just a minute there, officer. You got the wrong lass. This fine upstanding young lady is my dear departed grandma, sister's, niece's, cousin's closest companion. The lass would never be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. That's an awesome thing. Is that right? Is that right? I don't know what you say that. Is that right? You surely aware of the recent kidnappings, respectfully then? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. You make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times, and two more often than not. Now, sir, what do you say to a tankard of my finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might be offering some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Methrol, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look at the chair over just there, crying out to be sat on. So kick off them heavy boots, eh? Well, that was easily sorted. It's just like real life. Just give them some beer and they'll be off. You'll have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnappings. See? And there ain't got no clue to who's behind them. Naturally, they've been taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personally, though. Us Leminsians can be an headstrong bunch of bastards. 'Tis true. Excuse me. 'Tis true, but given time, we'll grow on you. Now, where was I? Away. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of my patrons after a few too many black belly whiskies. That's a nice way to describe it. Now take a moment to gather your wits and get started learning your ways of the city. Alright, I think we completed that quest. Coming to Limsa Laminsa, we get 50 experience and 103 gil. That's right, not just 100, 103. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You've taken your first steps as an adventurer in the city of Limsa Laminsa. Listen well to the wisdom of Barden Ten Fingers. His name's Ten. That's clever. 10 Fingers. Then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that awaits you. Main scenario quest. Important quests used to tell the story of Eosa and her people are marked in are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icon. Okay, that's interesting. Now let's see, does this guy really have 10 fingers? Because to be honest, all I see is these two little nubs over here, like 1 and 2. I don't think he has 10 fingers. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, oh, there's a bunch of quests in here. There's a lot of quests in here, actually. Let's go outside and enjoy. Oh, it's not going to let me. Hold up there, lass. Before you trot out the door and straight into some Scrag's ambush, you might want to partake on the wench's wisdom. Proprietor and patrons both. Okay, so we can talk to the patrons, I suppose. And by proprietor, I believe he means himself. Basically, he's telling me I can't leave until I speak with him. I'm actually being held hostage in the drowning wench. I was going to call it the dirty wench. It's the drowning dirty wench. It's the drowning wench, and we're being held hostage here. If someone could please send some help, that would be nice. No, I'm just kidding. We got to do the next quest. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I think I'm going to call it here, and I'll get back to you guys in the next video when we continue on with this quest. If you're liking this series, please leave it a like. If you're disliking the series, just leave it a like anyway, because it is still Christmas, and you know, it'd be nice to get some likes on the video. And yeah, leave any comments and questions and suggestions and help and tips and tutorials and friend requests in the comment section below. Please, you know, feel free to join me on this server. Once you see the video, go back to the first episode. You'll find the server details in that video, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye for now.